Alright guys, well, we're hooking up with Uncle Phil, and I'm probably going to stick this part kind of in the middle or the later part of the video, but we're still kind of working our way back up towards the house. And Phil wanted me to ride with him back down here to look at a car, so he saw this on the side of the road. He said he'd feel bad if he didn't come down here and check it out, so we're going to follow him down here. We're not in any hurry to do anything today. We're just going to hang out finally. It's been 6 months or so, I think. And Uncle Phil's been in the hospital several times. He's having ongoing problems with his respiratory system. He's had pneumonia, I think, each time. I think he ran into one of you guys in the junkyard and may have said something that sounded a lot worse, but I think that was a little bit of just sort of embellishment, I hope. But so far it just seems to be recurring pneumonia. So anyway, I don't know what he's latched on to down here, but we'll find out, I think. And he said it's just right down the road, but you know, Phil's version of right down the road may be 5 miles down here. So anyway, it's a beautiful day today, man. It's been cooled down to like about 60 during the day, and it's now today it went back up to about 73 actually on the thing there. So we're back down here around Huntsville. Whoa. Oh, you can't pull off here, bud. We can't stop here, bud. It feels kind of rough like that, isn't he? Anyway, I don't know what, that's not a good place to stop. But we'll stop right here. This is where the old road used to come in. On the right here, this was the old Hobbs Island Road before they built this new part we're on. So we'll swing in here and see what Phil's got to say for himself.
You see it?
No, I didn't.
Huh?
No, I didn't. What were we looking for?
There's a car down there in the beach.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe somebody, what kind of car was it?
It's an SUV, white one.
Oh, somebody.
I just feel bad if I left it because you can't see it.
Oh, he's afraid if somebody might be in it or something.
I just feel bad if
Yeah, I just.
you know, if I left, I seen it, because if you're riding around, you ain't gonna see it.
Right. Well, I don't know what we could do. I mean, it's kind of a bad place to stop back there unless you think you can get off the road far enough, but that's a steep,
I can maybe try,
yeah.
but I just feel bad if there was somebody in it.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll let you do that if you can do it safely, and I'm going to go on down to the road that's on the right down there past it, where the fuel place used to be,
Okay.
and I'll just wait on you right there.
All right.
Okay.
I'd feel bad.
Sure, I understand.
Somebody was in that car.
Just be very careful, because these people come through here at 60 miles an hour, and they don't care if there's somebody on the road or not. They'll run over you. So
I barely seen it when I went by.
I thought you were talking about a car that was somebody had for sale.
No.
Yeah.
Went off the road down that cliff, and it's in the weeds. All you can see is the top.
Yeah. All right.
It's a white SUV though.
Yeah. All right. Okay. I'll wait on you down at the on the right down there a little bit. That's not what I had an idea that he was. Well, he works that thing, doesn't he? He took off from the light back there, and I couldn't even hardly catch up with him. Yeah, I'll let him do that. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna pull this car. This is not my car, so I'm not gonna be. All right. Well, there's the road down there. Oh, he's talking about over here. So, yeah. Oh, there it is. There's nobody in it. There's nobody in it. Let me just tell him. Hey.
See it?
Yeah, there ain't nobody in it. I looked
in it?
I looked right into this van.
Huh?
It's a van. It's a
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's empty. I can see right. It's empty. I could see right in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Boy, you're an honorable person for wanting to stop and check, though, because you know people do that. They run off the road.
A lot of people don't see stuff like that and go on by when they could have stopped and seen if somebody was in it.
Sure.
You know, what happens if it was me?
That's right. And you know, people have run off a bridge or something and go all the way down in the bottom and nobody even knew where they were.
Right. Well, Sean, he was missing for over 2 hours. He was going to work, fell asleep.
Yeah.
Or he's even going to work or coming home. Anyways, he fell asleep.
Yeah.
And he wrecked.
Yeah.
No one found him.
Boy.
2 hours later, and he sat in the car all pinned.
Yeah.
With a bone sticking through his leg.
Yeah, that's a bad thing.
In that little car you had, he bought.
Oh, was that the one he wrecked?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
I mean, he totaled it.
Ooh, shit.
But, he's got pins in his legs like that.
Yeah.
And, broken ribs. Something else. They didn't find him for 2 hours later.
Yeah, there's been people that been in there for days. I mean, they barely survive. They just happen to have something in the car.
I know you see it on TV all the time.
Yeah.
And I just would have felt bad if me seeing it and, you know, and then just not done nothing.
Right.
I could have saved somebody.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
I'll follow you.
Okay, we'll go to that Wally World up there and just leave it. Because, you know, to talk about people not being found, you know, there's folks that have been parked in a Walmart parking lot and committed suicide in their car or just died and sat there so long they never found them. Sat there for like 8 months or so in their damn car till somebody found it dead. Till somebody found them.
Someone opened up the car or reported the car just sitting there and
took 8 months, 8 months or a year for them to report a car sitting there, so you ain't got to worry about it being towed off, I don't think.
Yeah. Okay, I'll follow you, Ty.
Okay, bud.
All right.
He sounds okay. I heard him cough, though, once. All right. All right, guys. Well, Phil and I are going to probably go and drop his car off at Walmart so he doesn't have to drive all the way up to my house. And then I think we're going to do that and go get something to eat and bum around today. See what we get into. All right. So, as you were saying, Phil, you saw something on TV. What was it? The Chinese guy's got a belt.
Yeah, it's a belt, okay, and it goes on you, okay, and you pump it up.
Right.
What it does is it stretches, and what it does is it stretches that lower part of your back.
Yeah.
And releases the pain.
Okay. He's Chinese?
Yeah, it's a Chinese guy.
What's it do about all this?
I lost weight. Shut up.
I know, but what about the part that remains? Does it stretch that? Or does it?
It stretches.
Or does it just move it around, sort of?
No, it stretches.
I thought you were going to say it starts forcing it up, and you're going to be like you got a balloon around your chin or something.
No. But it's better than sitting in a chair with a bag of water and a rope around your neck stretching for 20 minutes. You know.
Have you been doing that?
I had to do it for about a year.
Wasn't that on the Andy Griffith show? Remember where they were trying to get Barney? He was too short to pass his new physical, and they had to hang him in the closet. Remember, he had a thing he was hanging by his head in a closet, and the kids kept coming in and opening the door up, looking at him because it looked ridiculous. And he's in there reading a book or something. He says, "What are you kids doing? Haven't you ever seen anybody hanging by their head in a closet before?" Or something, but it stretched him. But yeah,
It is kind of stupid. You're sitting in a chair going.
Yeah, that sounds kind of dangerous, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, if you put too much water in that bag.
Yeah, choke yourself to death. You know, there's.
You got a thing that goes under your chin and it goes around here. Then you got this apparatus that hangs on top of the door, and got a rope that comes down, hooks to this thing, goes around your neck, and you just sit there, and it stretches you.
You know, I hate to tell you this. I don't mean to ruin your day, but you know, there's people that do stuff like that just for fun.
Well, that wouldn't be fun for me.
Well, that's fine. That's good. Me either.
I don't want to hang myself.
There are people that they like that stuff, and there's also, you know, you remember, we don't mention his name because he's passed away now, you know, but my friend that was, you know, he was from high school. He was into all that, and you know, they put one in and stretch their arms out. They put them on this table thing, and they pull their arms up above their head and tie their feet off down there somewhere and wheel this thing and stretch them out on the table.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, when it hurts, you do it some more. Yeah, enough of that. Let's go in and eat. Phil and I are going to have a little bit of lunch, so Phil wanted to thank everybody, I think, for asking about him on YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wanted to thank everybody that asked about me.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it, and mostly the two that I seen in the junkyard that got me back with Tyler again.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Sure, and to explain kind of what happened, I think what you told me is something happened to your phone, it crashed or something, and you lost everybody's.
I lost everybody's phone number. And I mean everybody. It just went poop.
Yeah.
And I mean it put.
Yeah.
It didn't come on. I had to get a new one. And what happened is I had it on the charger, and I think I fried it. Because I had to get a new SIM card. I had to get everything. So that gave me nobody's number.
Right.
I didn't have nobody's number.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, I'm at the junkyard, and these two young guys come up and say, "Ain't you Phil Savvy?" Yeah. We watch you on
YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube. You do. He said, you know Tyler? I said, yeah. I said, that's my best friend.
Uh-huh.
And he said, yeah. And then I seen him.
Well, see what happened was they told me, he let me know, one of the guys let me know on a comment that they had seen you and that you lost your phone and all that. You couldn't get a hold of anybody. So, because I tried to call you and I couldn't get, I don't know if I caught it a couple times when the phone was dead or what happened.
Probably because it took them about 10 days for them to send me another phone.
Okay, that's probably what it was. So I was almost ready to call our friend, you know, your sister. Hey.
Let's go in sweet tea.
All right, thank you.
And then the sweet tea. You're welcome, and I'll grab the cheese fries, okay?
Okay. So I guess that's what I was about to have to call her to see what was up because I couldn't get hold of you. But anyway, before we get on with our meal, Phil, we don't get to eat with you much on the video, of course, because it's kind of messy. We're messy eaters and all that. But I get a kick out of your descriptions of how you tell what different foods are. Tell people what you call the hush puppies. Remember you call them those
little round things.
That's right. Those are the round things. And then the croutons on the salad. Those are the hard. What do you call those? Little round hard.
Yeah, the little round hard things.
Yeah, I can't eat those. Yeah, I can't eat those. And the best part, we were just talking about this, is how you decide. You don't, with the salad dressing, you don't go by the usual names. You just go by what color they are. So you got, 2 white ones?
Yeah.
And then the orange one?
Yeah.
But you don't like that one?
I don't like the orange one.
You got the yellow one?
I don't like the yellow one.
And you got the one that looks like oil?
Yeah.
You don't like that one either much?
Well, I'll eat it, but I mean, I like the white one.
The certain white one, the ranch?
Yeah,
ranch.
Yeah, the ranch.
Because I brought you the wrong white one time, right?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
All right. Well, it's good to see you again, Phil. So we're gonna eat, and then we'll catch up with us, I guess, when we get back to Tennessee here in a little while, eh? All right. Okay, Phil's back up here visiting again for the first time in 6 months, and we're about to show him this Plymouth out here that he's not seen since he drove it up here that day and gave that long last look at it before he got into gave his wonderful new truck that he's enjoyed ever since then.
Yep.
All right, you ready, Phil? Can you do this?
Yeah, I can do it.
All right, I'll follow you then. You see it sitting over there. This is 100% live. He just got out of this car and walked straight into the house. So, are you cold?
Your air's on, so.
No, it's not.
Oh, it ain't?
Heat's on.
Yeah.
That's all right. You can be cold if you want to. No problem with
I
that.
don't want to. I
Yeah.
don't want to be cold.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Pretty bad.
You got to do the release under there. It's right there. See?
Yeah.
Just pull it to the side. You remember? It's hanging down right there.
Oh.
Push it to the side. There you go.
Yeah.
It's different with no grill on it, isn't it?
Yeah.
It'll stay up. You don't have to hold it.
At least the engine was clean.
Yeah.
I like
Even-
keeping that clean.
Even though it was 2 quarts low oil.
Driving it up here. Wow.
I changed it right after I got here because I said I went ahead and changed it right after it got here because I was worried that it was so low on oil that
Man.
2 quarts. It may have been more than that. Didn't that much come out of it. I know that.
That's one thing I always keep the oil. You know?
All right.
Yeah, she's in rough shape, that's for sure.
Look at that quarter back there.
I know.
Now take a close look at it, Phil. You're just kind of walking past it. I know you don't want to look at it, but
I've seen it. I know.
you see the patches in it.
Yep. And that was done from somebody else.
Yep. How about this right here? See the galvanized on that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's just,
Wait till you see the inside of it.
I can imagine.
You see the floors?
Hell yeah.
Look at the one on that side over there.
Yeah. She's gone. Oh, I know it was bad. I know that. Because you, when you're driving it, you can feel the mat come up.
Yeah.
And water was coming in that hole right there.
Well, speaking of, you notice the seat belt is not here anymore,
Yeah.
and it's over there. There's one over there. This one was only held on by this little piece of metal. I just worked it off and it broke right off.
Yeah, well, that's where the water was coming in, because there's always a puddle. When it rains, there's
Yeah.
a puddle always here in the floor.
Right. Oh.
And that.
Yeah. How about
But
that?
you know, things don't last forever. And the environment that the car was in,
Yeah.
you can't, unless it was fully undercoated,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
then it would have been okay. But
Yeah.
it wasn't.
Right.
You know, and that rust in the air gets everywhere.
Right.
I mean, being
Well,
born
it's
and
roads.
raised in Michigan, where they, every time someone says snow, they get them salt trucks out.
I want you to say something since you got the Michigan accent. I want you to say something, and I'll tell you what to say. I want to see if you sound like somebody else that's from up there. I want you to say the word, say the phrase, look at that, but do it like you're showing something good to me. Just say,
What? Like,
Yeah.
look at that.
yeah, just say, look at that.
Look at that.
You say it too quick. Kind of stretch it out a bit.
Look at that.
There you go. Yeah, he sounds sort of like my buddy up there, Howard. He likes that phrase. I think he says, "Look at that."
This is good though.
You know, that's
part.
crazy. Took me forever to get this windshield out, but this car, for everything else that's wrong with this thing,
This is a good.
this part is in excellent shape. There's not a spot of rust under this, so I'm going to cut all this out and use it because I got to use it on the other one over there that's rusted. So I'm not going to cut this out, but the bottom part that I can get out, I'm going to chop it out.
But now, if the frame would have been undercoated and stuff,
It was undercoated. You see that stuff right there that's peeling off? That's undercoating. They undercoated the whole thing.
did they?
Yeah, and they lift this hood up again, would you, bud? I'll show you something else.
But I know.
They treated it.
I noticed back there by the leaf springs.
Yeah, it's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah, that's why I quit riding it. See these plugs here? That's where they
shoot the stuff in.
shoot it in, and so they did that all over this thing. It didn't happen.
But
Sure did.
the frame back there where them shocks were, was gone.
How about that? Look at
Yeah, I know.
that. Yeah, I took all that galvanized. I want to see how bad it was.
It's bad. Real bad.
It is. It's not safe to be on the road anymore. Well, it is what it is.
Afraid them shocks or leaf springs were gonna go right straight through the trunk.
Yeah, that's what they do. Sure enough.
Yeah,
Yep.
I had one do it. Go right straight through the trunk.
Well, it's over. Britt, you want to see what replaced it? Sort it, so to speak.
Let's see, but
Not this one. This is the one that everybody's been standing me up on coming to look at it. $500 for this thing. Well, you've seen this car though, Phil. This is not what replaced it. I mean, it did, but it did not this one.
Right.
$500 for the convertible, a big block convertible. What would be? This thing gets $10,000 plus when they're restored, and yet there's people are so damn cheapskate on Craigslist and anywhere else that you can't even get them to come look at it. That's fine with me. I hope somebody pays lots more money for something else. Yeah, I worked on this and got it running good. We'll start it up here in a minute, but the wasp, yeah, that's my ants. Look at that. They'll get you, Phil.
yeah, I stuck.
Stick your foot down in it.
Hell no.
Just stand there with your foot resting in it. Those are the wheels.
Like hell.
Those are the wheels off the green one.
Oh, are they? Yeah.
Yep.
It hurt like hell, boy.
Well, the wasps were out today.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Got this figured. It runs pretty good, but I'm gonna put the 2-barrel carburetor and stuff that I have saved up. I'm gonna put this one on this one and work on the brakes and stuff. And that's the battery out of the green one. I have to use the radiator out of the green one too, because this one acts like it's plugged a little bit.
And I have to take it up and get it cleaned out.
Yeah, same person that repaired yours. So yeah. All right, so we'll go see what we got in here. Phil takes the tour
Yeah.
every time he comes up.
Car tour.
Yeah. Carvana.
Huh?
It's Carvana.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Yep, you haven't seen this car yet. This is my secret.
This is a secret one.
Yeah, or Phil about that green one. Are you sad?
A little bit. But I really did like it.
Yeah, well,
But I really needed a truck.
sure did.
Bad. Oh. Wow. Oh. This is nice.
Well, what do you think it is? Take some guesses and see if you know.
Hell, I don't know. Plymouth?
Read the badge right there.
Well, it says 300.
That's what it is. It's a Chrysler 300.
Oh, Chrysler 300?
Yep. You want to get in?
Sure.
Hop on in, Phil. Be all right. It'll go over that little
God.
thing there. I'll help you there. It's all right. It's just plastic.
Oh, God.
Can I come in and sit on the other side with you?
Sure.
Roll your window down so you don't burn up in there.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. There ain't no power windows.
No, not any power windows.
My God.
I've been doing some detailing in here. You have to forgive the paper towel. Oops.
Holy moly. How's it run?
That's good. But, you know that, I'll tell you that in a minute about the engine, but look at the instruments and everything.
I know.
You remember riding in cars like this back in the day?
Yep.
You know anybody had one of these?
Well, not one like this, but I had one that I kind of bought with, I used to deliver papers.
Yeah.
So I took, I went and collected one day
Yeah.
from everybody, and I turned around and bought me a car with my paper money.
Oh.
And it had a dash like this.
Right.
Push button.
Yeah, this
Didn't
one
have a shifter. You
Right.
push the button on the dash.
probably a little bit older
Park,
than this one.
neutral, drive,
Yeah.
low. Yep.
How long has it been since you've been in one that had such a nice interior as this? This interior, the seat's been recovered, but the rest of it's all original.
Oh, jeez. This is sharp. Two-door.
It's got air conditioning too.
Shut up.
You know what year it is? Well, the air conditioning doesn't work, but
Oh. I was going to say, don't even go there.
no, it's repair, but
What year? In the 50s?
no, it's newer than that.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Well, not 50s. I meant 60s.
Yeah,
Probably a 61.
you're a little early. It's a 66.
66?
Yep.
What size motor?
It's a 383
383.
with a 4-barrel. Look at the day-night mirror here. You know how you adjust it? Go
Hey, push that. Push that.
It clicks over
Oh.
like that. And check out this ashtray. Big his and hers ashtray. It's never been used.
Yeah.
The lighter has never been used.
Wow.
It's got a thing in here. Where did it go? Here it is. That says Chrysler spot checks. What it says backwards, but it's a little thing for the card to have it maintained. It's got all the records with it, all the maintenance records. It's got the original 1966 title. It was first title in the first of '66. It was delivered Christmas Eve, 1965.
Wow.
So look in the glove box. It's got an owner's manual, everything. The rest of it's in the house in there. I was looking through it. Headliner's nice. Oh yeah, it works. Well, it's the battery's unhooked now, but it does. We'll blow it in a minute. I'll hook the battery up. But yep.
God. Do you drive it?
I just got it back together. I ain't even got look at the tires out here. I got to replace the tires for it. I didn't even drive the tires for 30-something years old. The deal with this car, here's the deal, what was going up with it. I bought it from this guy on Craigslist. It was his aunt's car, and his aunt's car, and she bought it, aunt and uncle bought it new, and then she quit driving at some point, and see the odometer, what it says?
Well, which one do you go by?
The right one.
Okay.
Right.
50,000.
50,000 miles on it. They parked it about 1990. Had all this work done to it, serviced it, put U-joints in it, all this stuff, and then parked it, and that's where it stayed inside somewhere. And he said they got it out several years ago. We're going to try to get it running again, and when they did, it stuck a valve and kissed the piston. I guess it bent the valve or something from all the varnish, I guess. And so they took the engine out of it and disassembled the engine, and then never did put it back together. Had some work done to redo the engine. So the original engine is on a stand over there in the corner. So this is a replacement engine out of that car over there. That convertible, which had a 383 in it. So I took that engine out of that convertible and put in this carpet. I painted everything and restored everything under the hood. So I want you to look at that here just in a minute.
God, this is beautiful.
So to answer your question, yes, it does run and drive, but it still needs a gas tank put in it and 5 tires put on it, 1 for the spare.
Right.
And some brake work on it.
What'd you get for it?
$3,500.
It's worth it.
But yeah, you can't buy a Chrysler or a Mopar that's in this shape with this kind of stuff on it for that price anymore.
This would be a $10,000 car.
Yep, close to it. They're going up in value, but the carpet's all original. Back seat's all original. Look at that between the back seats back there. All that's like brand new.
That's a speaker in the middle.
Yep, could be. Not sure, but
this is definitely a $10,000 car. You get all done with it.
Well, I bought it to enjoy and for an investment. So
for what?
I said I bought it to enjoy and for an investment. You know, something that'll be worth something if I ever decide to sell it.
Two-door.
Fastback.
Fastback.
You want to look under the hood?
Hell yeah.
All right.
God, this.
Now I'll tell you before I'm bragging on myself a little bit. We'll start this video over here too, but I went to all lengths possible to restore this engine and everything under the hood to look exactly like it did when it was new. Now the paint is, you know, it's an at-home job, so it's not as shiny as it probably was then, but everything that's detailed like it's supposed to be.
Right.
All right, so we'll get out and look at that. Yeah, I'm happy. I like it.
Hell yeah. I would too.
I had the whole front end off this thing. I had the bumper and the grill and the core support and everything out because I just drug the engine out. I just drug the engine straight out and everything because or went straight in with it because I didn't want like that one. Just like that one, I had it like that one because I didn't have anybody help me get the hood off of it.
So this is the engine that came out.
That's right. It was in that car and it ran. So ain't no engine there now.
Okay, this is the one we went up got that was burnt.
That's right. And it's still burnt.
Yeah, still burnt.
All right, I'll let you pop the hood open. All you gotta do, it's already popped a little bit. You gotta, okay, well, there you go. Reach your hand to the right over here, sorta. And there's a little thing you pull out on. A little loop right there, just pull it out.
Hide my eyes. Cover my eyes.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Oh my God. Wow. That is beautiful. This would be a show car. This would definitely be a show car type.
Well, thank you, bud. I had the engine out and I detailed everything. I painted that engine top to bottom, painted the manifolds. I detailed all these. I can show you pictures of this thing. This whole thing was all rusted. Everything was rusted. It was.
How'd you get it clean?
All this stuff was in pieces. All this stuff was in the trunk in pieces, in boxes. I sanded and sanded and sanded and then cleaned it and then painted it and all that. I still got to do the top. I got to refinish my top up there.
You
But
see that hood.
The hood is, yeah, the hood's got problems, so I have to address the hood later. But as far as this goes, though, so everything's.
Wow.
Yeah, it is. Yep, sure is.
My God. So this is the engine that was in that burnt car.
Yep, but it's the exact same engine that was in this originally.
Oh, really?
And I had to figure out where all these brackets and hoses and everything went.
Oh,
all I had to go on.
Imagine.
All I had to go on was his pictures.
Uh-huh.
And see, I ordered the replacement labels for it. This says about the antifreeze. This one says use only 108-degree thermostat. This one says about the battery, the booster. This thing is new. The hold down is new. The tray is new. The clamps are new. The hoses are new.
Oh, yeah, everything.
Everything has been restored or is new. See, the car hadn't been restored. It had a paint job once, and I think they put a top on it at one point.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Hell yeah, Ty. This is beautiful.
Thank you. I had a problem.
Love all the chrome.
Yeah, I'm glad it's in good shape. That's what kills you on the car, is to have to fix the chrome up.
Yeah.
Hey, like those side moldings down there, those big old heavy moldings.
I know. Look. I can't get over all the chrome on it.
See, it says Air Temp Air Conditioning by Chrysler.
Yeah. All this here is chrome here.
Yeah. Yep.
God. Been a long time since I've seen one like this.
See, like my new battery. Look at that battery, Phil. That thing is one of my $50. That's one of those $50 reman batteries.
Oh, is it? There, the horn blows. God almighty.
Hopefully next time you're up.
Yeah.
But check out the tires, man. Look how old those tires are.
Wow.
They're bias ply.
Yeah.
They still got a lot of tread on them, but they're not in very good shape anymore.
Those are some old tires, boy. They don't even make bias.
No.
Ply tires.
Well, you have to pay a lot of money for them. Just all that. You know.
Well, who would want them, though?
Just people want to be accurate.
Oh.
But I had an issue. I had to work on this power steering because see that thing on the top where the lines go in? That's the valve body for the power steering. It controls which way it puts assist. And I was telling about Howard there, who does old cars and stuff up there, and he's on YouTube in Michigan. And he was warning me. He said, "Don't hold the wheel when you go to start it." He said because of everything. See, the guy left.
It'll jerk on you.
Well, the guy left the hood. Yeah, the guy left the hood off of it, and all this water got in the power steering box, and it ruined the transmission. Or it didn't ruin it, but it had transmission full of water, and rusted all this stuff up. And so, when I started it, sure enough, it turned the wheel all the way hard to the left, as hard as it could, and it was making the power so hard that it was making the power steering belt slip over. Just
right. It was like you had it all the way turned as far as it's going, and you're holding it, trying to make it do more.
Right.
Yep.
Right. So yeah.
Yeah, I know a little about cars.
Sure enough, so I had to take that thing off, and I tried to fix the old one, and the old one was stuck, just like you predicted. The valve in it was stuck, rusted up, and it was pitted, so it was no good, no go. So I put the one off the other car on it, and they have to center it. You have to get the wheels off the ground and start it, and then leave that thing a little bit loose, and you have to just barely tap it up or down, because you tap it one way, the wheels tries to turn left, try it the other way, too far, it tries to go right. That's right. So, yeah. And now my booster's bad. I had two boosters. That's the one that came off the convertible, and it's got a leak in it because you push the brakes and it makes the engine stumble.
So you got a new booster.
Yeah, it goes shh under there too. Yeah. So I got one, but the center of the pin came out of it, so I don't think it's any good. So anyway,
God,
well, I still got repairs to do on it and detail it. And, you know, some of the stuff's got dusty and dirty again, but you know, I got the winter to do that, hopefully.
Yeah.
So it's gonna mainly sit in here until I need to move it out to
do it.
Well, I need to move it out and get the other car in here to work on it, because I got two of them that need repairs there. This is the one I told you kept quitting on me. I got so mad at that thing. So, all right.
That one there's beautiful.
I love it, man. I'm happy with it. That was a find of the century, because this thing was advertised, and I saw it. I saved it on Craigslist, and then I came back and thought, well, I was looking at something else, and I just kept looking at this thing. On the pictures, I thought, man, this, I've got the parts to get this thing fixed. I said, this thing would be well worth the money to do that. Even though it's going to end up basically parting that car out, I guess. But I thought, man, I need to grab this thing. So I went up there and looked at it, and it was sitting in the weeds and pushed way down, past their house down there. So I told her I spent since right at the end of let's see, sometime in July through just recently to get it all put back together and running. So it took that long to do it.
Wow.
But I mean, man,
I have lost track of you.
Yep, that's what I was doing this whole time. I mean, they have spent the money on this thing. Like I said, the U-joints, I put exhaust on it, which is now all rotted now. Shocks, I put service transmission, service engine, put belts, put hoses. I mean, on and on. I had a box of stuff in there, like repair parts, like condensers and points, distributor caps, another set of wires. It's just crazy. And it just sat. And then I just pushed it out in the weather and just let it sit some more. The paint's dirty on it. It's got, you rub your hand on the paint, you can tell the paint's got it's a little bit chalky, but it's got a lot of dirt in it. So
yeah, you can feel it.
I'm going to pull it out later on down the road, and when we have a nice day during the winter, I'm going to clay bar it real good, and then polish it, and then bring that paint out.
God, beautiful.
But they kept every last piece to it.
It's good.
I didn't have to go hunting anything.
Good. You got to put turn signals in.
Yeah, well, I have them. What happened was one of them got water in it and rusted the socket real bad. So, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that is a beauty.
Yep. Well, you want to get your slant 6 fixed, Phil? I'll let you crank this car up and warm it up. It hadn't been started over here in a while since you don't have that one, so we'll do that now. All right, Phil, I got a rag on you a little bit. Where is it? Yep.
Got a rag on me.
You see what this is right here?
Gas pedal.
Yeah, pull it out in the light where we can see it. So you remember what I was getting on to you about earlier? I said not to stomp on the gas pedal so hard.
Yeah.
All right, well, manipulate that gas pedal and just move it around with your hand. See how it does that?
Yeah.
It goes and come back, turn it over. There's a spring right here.
Yeah.
All right, well, that spring is supposed to be in more of it right there, but it's broken off. You know how it got broken off? By somebody keeping their foot up above it and going whap, 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 whap.
Oh. See, that's what I've had to do to one of my other cars. Not, just kind of tap it.
Yeah.
To get it to.
But you don't have to do that.
Back up.
Yeah, well, that's because the linkage was probably out of adjustment or something.
Yeah.
But you broke it. Darn it, Phil.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's dead now anyway. Now, this car out here, you're going to start the other Plymouth. You don't have to stomp the gas.
I ain't even touch the gas.
Well, you got to push it. You got to push it down to set the choke. So.
Oh. Yeah, but you only got to tap it to do that.
Just no. You're confusing tapping with pushing.
Well, yeah.
Tap? No. Look. Let me explain something. When you push the accelerator to set the choke, you put your foot against the pedal and you just go push down and let off of it, because it's got a spring in here that automatically sets that choke whenever you push it like that. You don't have to. It's not like you're trying to attack it. You don't have to go bap.
Oh no, I just go like this.
You don't even do it that fast.
Okay.
I'll help you. When you get in, I'll help you learn how to do that. What you're talking about is when the thing is running idle and then you gotta, you still don't have to, if you got it where you have to sit and just go bam on it to get it to do something, it's out of adjustment. This one is not out of adjustment. This one idles down all on its own. So you just barely just go, and then go, and it goes down. You'll see. You'll understand. And you'll be glad. All right, so I'm not going to help you start this thing. Because this one's a little bit different from your other one you had. So here's here's the keys.
Like mine. For damn.
What's wrong with it?
Huh?
What's wrong with it?
Full of them damn egg pills.
I told you. Uh-oh. See that? There's one right there.
Yeah.
I told you it's hell, Phil.
I know. You were standing in it.
Yeah. Is that?
Hey, them little white boy.
I know.
They put welts on me.
They'll ruin your life. There's a wasp too. I tell you, man, I have skunks up here and everything. You wouldn't believe it.
Yeah. Well, skunks I can live with, but
yeah,
standing in them things.
Yeah.
Boy, they bite.
Okay, before you
especially between the toes.
Right. Well, I get away from them. Okay, all you got to do, take your foot. No. Take your foot. Now press gently down to the floor. Now let off of it. And don't do anything else. And turn the key till it starts. You almost had it. There you go. That's it.
Now this is the motor. This is the motor that was in this.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I can see the
Right on it. That one's not broken. You want to blow the horn on this one? No. There you go. Yeah.
Now the interior from mine working this one.
Well, it would, but it's a different color. So.
Can you paint it?
Huh?
Can you paint it?
I'm not painting. No. No green stuff in here. I like those gauges.
Yeah. A little different than mine.
Yeah, it looks like the wheel's up a little higher, doesn't it?
Huh?
You look like either you're lower or the wheel's higher.
Yeah.
Your eyes are like level with the top of the steering wheel, Phil.
Yeah.
Let's look in from the front and see. Yeah. All right. Okay, now see if I'm lying to you. Just gently depress it a little bit and then let off. See there?
Yeah.
You want to go for a drive around the yard?
Sure.
Let's go.
Okay.
Everything's safe behind us?
Yep.
All right. Don't aim at the car back there if you can help it.
Don't aim at it?
Yeah, because the brakes are kind of... Yeah, they're all right. They'll be all right. You're good.
Scares me though when you can't stop.
Well, to stop. It's just they don't work that good.
Yeah, I know.
I got all the stuff to fix them in there. Yeah, hey, like that no power steering again, Phil. Remember that, bud?
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
Roll down some windows. Okay. Uh-oh. What do you know? Leave him alone.
All right, you can take the left here. Oh, hey, let's go down the road. Let's just go. Take a left.
Hang a right?
Take a left. Take a left. Nothing will
Yeah,
happen.
I remember them brakes.
Nothing will happen.
Oh, hell yes.
It's kind of like the other one, but not quite, is it?
Right.
Can you reach the pedals okay?
Yeah, it's just my shoes getting hung up on the floor mat.
That's it.
Yeah, brings back the memory.
Memory.
Yeah, I got the looks when I drove the green one. I still get people asking, where's the green one? You still got it?
Well, you gonna tell him now? Tell him it's gone. It's history.
Oh, I love that car. That is nice.
Come down there.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Yeah.
If you would have just...
Alright. Now pull in here at this road and then back out and go back down to the road, the house, if you would.
It's a habit with me.
What's that?
Turn signal.
There comes somebody. There's always somebody here.
Yeah.
When you want to turn around.
Well, I'm going to use somebody's driveway.
Okay. That'll be fine. They don't mind. They're probably waiting for us to come visit anyway.
Yep.
Alright, I'll help you look back here. Clear this one.
But I'll tell you one thing.
What's that?
I ain't messed the steering.
Yeah, Phil just got out of the hospital like 2 days ago. Bless his heart. It's their mailbox.
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't missed that. Yeah.
It's a good thing you got the brace with you.
Yeah.
Alright. Clear this way.
As long as you're moving, it's fine, but when you're sitting still, like...
Right.
Okay, turn signal. Alright, where you at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the road again.
On the road again.
Phil's back behind the wheel of Plymouth again.
Yep.
Yeah, it runs a lot better than it used to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before it was kind of missed and skipped and That's about what it did. See now why I want to replace this windshield. It's so fogged up around the edges.
What made it do that?
Just age, I guess. There's 2 layers to this glass, and I guess it gets sort of.
Between it.
Yeah.
That's another thing I ain't missed. I ain't missed these brakes.
What's wrong with the brakes?
You gotta push.
Well, they're not power brakes.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. You gotta push. I ain't used to that.
Yeah, no, you're spoiled, man.
Yeah, I am. That is the truth. I'm spoiled now.
Yeah.
I ain't used to pushing them brakes hard.
Yeah. Yep. The plan is I'm gonna fix that white car, whatever's a little bit's wrong with it. But I'm gonna get the green one. I guess get the green one parted out first, all the way, and then fix the white one, and then I'm gonna do the brakes and stuff on this one and start driving it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Hell yeah. Okay.
All right. Here we are.
Cars that I'm stuck in it.
It'll be okay. What's wrong?
I ain't got door handle.
Oh. Well, you could roll the window down and use that.
That don't roll down. I tried that. It didn't work. So I got a jack here. I got a jack in the window.
Do you know why that's all going on like that?
That's to hold the window up.
Very good. You know junk like I know junk.
Yeah.
You all right?
Rigginigan.
Oh.
Rigginigan.
Yeah, well, yeah, something like that. So what we doing?
Something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay.
White rigging it. Okay, so what you do now?
Slide out. You slide out and I slide over.
Or I could come around and open your door.
Yeah, you can do that.
I'll
too.
do that so you don't have to slide out.
I'll slide.
All right.
I might be 67, but I ain't that old.
You remember, real quick, people used to park on the street with a curb over here, and they could slide out and get out on the passenger side, so they didn't have to get out into the traffic.
Right. Yep.
There you go. So do it. Yep. Here he comes.
Yep.
All right.
That felt good.
You come to my house, you get a complimentary driving an antique car.
Yep.
All right. Well,
Ooh.
yeah, I'm ready to. I keep threatening to sell this car because it's made me so unhappy at different times. But the thing is I haven't yet because I just feel like the story has not been told completely. I feel like there's just some things I can do with this car and have some more fun with it before I sell it. You know,
It's a nice car.
It is, and I've sold stuff before that I thought later on, I thought, well, you know, I could have done this, I could have done that without a little bit more effort. And I think this car would be, this car just briefly needs the windows tinted, dark, so it looks more like a Authority's car. And it may or may not be a push bar in the front of it. And that's it, that's about it. Because right now it just doesn't get the respect that it demands.
It's a nice car.
It doesn't concern people. This car, the way it sits from the front at least, it really just doesn't. It doesn't strike fear in people the way I would like for it to do.
Right. But it is.
It is a very nice car. It is. Everything works. The cruise works. Everything. You know why the cruise didn't work originally? Because somebody here didn't know how to turn it on. They kept turning the washers on instead of. Well, they're right beside each other. One you push the end, and one you push a little slide button. So that, I guess. But yeah, it is a nice car, and I think, like I said, I think the saga with it, the journey, has not reached its end. So I'm probably gonna hang on to it a little while, but I am gonna get rid of the other two junkers.
Yeah.
They gotta go. They gotta go. So. Yeah, I'm so irritated about that. You know, I tend to make rash decisions. If you had your truck down here and could get a tow dog, I'd say just come get that convertible and you could sell it for whatever and get the money out of it. Wouldn't bother me a bit, but.
What, that one?
Yeah, that big blue one. I mean, if you wanted to do that, I'd say you could do it because you're my buddy.
Well,
I'd rather you have something you could sell for money than deal with these assholes on Craigslist that are. Does it have a report? Do you have any history? What kind of motor does it have? You know, I told somebody, I said, you're out of your ever-loving mind if you think that I would leave that nice, good, freshly redone engine in that old car and then some boob won't give me more than $700 for that convertible and just let that engine go with it. You're nuts.
You're crazy.
Yeah.
Somebody hit you with a hammer.
All right, well, guys, we're gonna dink around here a little bit more. We might get the lawnmower out a little bit, see if it'll run, and just do some little bit of stuff here, and then Phil and I are gonna go see a movie tonight for the first time in years, literally.
Yep.
So okay, we will sign off here, and Phil.
And thank you for the ones that I seen at the junkyard.
Right.
Thank you very much.
That's right.
You brought us back together again.
Sure did. Thank you guys very much. And Phil has promised that he's going to address his health concerns with his recurrent pneumonia episodes, and so I believe he's on board now that he has to get himself a regular doctor.
I want to be around a little bit more
because he's had issues with this a lot this year, so he's tired of it. He's sick of being sick, so we want him here too. So we will hopefully, Phil, see you here a little bit later on doing something else.
Yep.
Going somewhere.
I hope the two that I did see at the junkyard, I hope to see you again.
Yep, you're Phil's heroes now.
Yep.
All right, Phil. We'll see you.
See ya.
Was it?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, just in time too. Got just like a few minutes to spare. There he goes. Well, did you have, no, it doesn't do that one, I guess.
Oh.
Did you have fun, Phil?
Yes, I did.
You got your mowing fix in too. See, you don't get enough mowing with those little yards down there. You come up here, you get this big one. You can really,
Oh, hell yeah.
really go to town on this.
Yeah, mine gets, have mine done less than a half an hour.
Yeah, that's
My
child's
sisters,
play.
same way.
That's child's play. You get up here, this is where the big boys play. Yeah,
But it looks good being all mowed all the way
sure
over there.
does. Sure does. Thank you so much.
Oh, I love it.
I pointed at that, and you know what you said? You said, he said, I'm just going to mow around that, and you ran right over that thing. You didn't hit it. You didn't hit it, but, oh, okay. Well, very good. Very good. I'll put the key in there, and we'll be ready to ride. I got your stuff loaded in the car. And isn't that amazing, Phil, that we pulled that mower, that poor nearly abandoned mower, and it was in your shop, you know, and it couldn't hardly run, and now here it is.
Yeah.
You've driven it for hours out here.
Yeah. Yeah, I just got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just got that mower. Didn't have time to do anything really on it.
You didn't have time to run it through the service department to get it all.
Yep, I didn't have time to run through the service department.
Yep, it was just do or die. Well, the only real thing is wrong with it, just the deck was just a little worn, the spindles, and had some water in the fuel. But that's
Yeah.
it, muffler. All right, so we're ready to. Guess we're gonna ride on down and go see our movie. So guys, we're gonna.
You gonna put this up?
No, cause they're still hot, and
Okay.
I'll leave them out until they cool
That's a
off.
4-cycle, ain't it?
Yeah, that's the biggest.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Well,
But my diaphragm's gone, so I'll start and quit.
diaphragm.
I got get me a diaphragm.
Yeah,
Rebuilt carburetor.
that thing has been nothing but trouble
Why?
since I've had it. Well, the carburetor's always acted up, and
Yeah, they do.
it's hard to keep the string in the head down there from coming to see it come out now down there.
Yeah.
It's all strung out one side, so. But oh well,
Yeah.
it ain't worth anything, so I just use it till it quits, I guess.
Yeah.
That poor old mower over there, that thing runs great, but man, it's underpowered. Just mowing that little bit right out here, golly, I killed it like 6 or 7 times out there.
Oh yeah, I seen you pull it.
Just easing along, yeah.
Yeah.
That's hell. All right, well,
Yeah.
I guess we'll say goodbye again, Phil. So,
Yeah.
see you
Yeah.
on the next one, I guess.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.